Hi, welcome. This is Jeff with Armadillo Pepper, the hot sauce, barbecue sauce, jerky, and fiery snack store. Today what we've got for you is a wing review, and not just one wing review. We're going to review 4 different wing sauces. What we've got here from the famous restaurant is the original Anchor Bar Barbecue. And then what I've got is the Budweiser mild wing sauce. Then we've got the Anchor Bar hot wing sauce. And then lastly, we've got the Jim Beam original wing sauce. Now what I've done is grilled some wings, and I've got 2 wings here in each sauce, and we're going to go through each wing and see what the sauces are like. Now before we get started, I will give you at least some of the major ingredients. I'm not going to read the full ingredient list for each sauce. But for the Anchor Bar barbecue, the primary ingredients are sugar, water, cayenne pepper, looks like vinegar, tomato paste, honey, molasses, and then some other items, of course. For the Budweiser, obviously it's got the Budweiser beer, distilled vinegar, aged red peppers, vegetable oil, looks like some garlic and cayenne as well. Then for the Anchor Bar hotter, first ingredient on this one is cayenne pepper concentrate. So I'm hoping it'll be a little bit spicier. And then the last one here, the Jim Beam original, has distilled vinegar, aged red peppers, vegetable oil, obviously Jim Beam bourbon. And then next what we'll do is kind of look at the consistency of these guys. I hope you'll be able to see this. We'll start here with the Jim Beam. It's quite orange, yellow color, very, very runny sauce. Very thin, perhaps is a better way to describe it. The Anchor Bar is a darker sauce than the Jim Beam. Say a medium color between an orange and a brown. It's thin as well. This is the hotter version, but not as thin as the Jim Beam. He's a little backwards here. And then this is the Anchor Bar barbecue. And it's much darker brown. It's a thicker sauce. It's the thickest so far. And then the last one here is the Budweiser. I got to tell you, the color on this is extremely similar to the Jim Beam. It's thin as well, maybe not as thin, but we'll see. So what I'm going to do is try each one of these. Sorry it's a little hot here today in North Florida. It's 101 degrees. But we'll try to get through this. Okay, so the first one here, Anchor Bar. This is the hotter one. You can definitely taste the vinegar. Very, very mild sugar. And a little spice. I like things fairly spicy. I would say on a scale of 0 to 10, it's maybe a 3 or a 4. Alright, the next is the Budweiser. This one I get a vinegar taste as well. A little tang. I would call this a traditional wing sauce. That tangy vinegar type flavor. Okay. Next is the Anchor Bar barbecue. It's quite warm here today. I can see why it's called barbecue. It's got that kind of smoky sweet right off the bat. Heat, no heat. This is a very mild wing sauce. very mild wing sauce. Got a very good flavor. I could see taking this flavor, I really like the flavor, and then maybe adding one of my favorite hot sauces to it to spice it up. For those of you that don't like a lot of spice, that one will be just great for you just the way it is. And the last one here is the Jim Beam. So this one has a little tang as well. But when I try the Budweiser, I don't taste any beer on it myself. This Jim Beam is quite faint, but you can actually kind of taste that bourbonish type flavor in it. Really quite good. Again, I think, the Jim Beam and the Budweiser are the closest. Both are good sauces. I think the Jim Beam has a little bit less vinegary taste. I prefer the Jim Beam. If you like the more traditional, kind of tangy barbecue sauce, then you're probably going to migrate more towards the Budweiser. If you're looking for something quite mild, without heat and that nice barbecue flavor, then the Anchor Bar Anchor Bar Barbecue is the way to go. And then of these, then the Anchor Bar Hotter is definitely the hottest. I would say if you like that vinegary type traditional wing sauce flavor, but you want a little heat to it, then you're going to want to gravitate towards the Anchor Bar Hotter. So there you have it, our review of the 4 wing sauces. Again, my name is Jeff. You can check us out at armadillopepper.com or see what we're up to over on Facebook.